Hello, Starseeds, and welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. And if you're new here, be sure to hit the subscribe button. As you can see from the title and the thumbnail, today we will be doing a pick a card reading for 2024. So let's get right into it. So, out of the three decks, you can pick one deck. Now is your time to pick the deck that you would like to pick: one, two, or three. All right, starting out with deck number one. If you have picked up number one, this message is for you. First card, we have Deep Quiet. It's number 11. Break it down to a two. Deep Quiet, meditation, and stillness. Okay, so meditation may be a good focus for you. A lot of air energy in this reading with these cards. The card is also reminding me of a little bit of amethyst. So just tend into your third eye chakra. A lot of maybe writing, and manifestation techniques, setting your intentions. This is also going into the next card, the Magician's Sword, and condition confidence. I'm sorry, confidence in your magic. Just being confident in your having confidence in yourself, tending to yourself, being quiet, being still, listening to your mind, letting your thoughts flow, and just appreciating that stillness. Getting into the last card, number three, benefactor, grace and generosity. Just giving yourself grace. Okay, giving yourself grace and also being generous to the people around you, the people that collaborate with you, that help you be creative. Your team, okay, your spirit team, things like that. Tending to your altar, tending to the people and the things around you that need to be tended to, as well as just showing them, I'm thankful for you, showing gratitude and things of that nature, and being more creative as well. Going into the second row, we have trickery and perfection. This is just telling me, watch out for the people around you, watch out for the things that you say. You may not want to speak on things too early before, things are solidified and actually, in motion. So plans are really in motion and get going. Just, keep certain things to yourself. That's another tip towards manifestation. Some things, sometimes we get excited, so just going into things, just keep some things for yourself. Don't tell all your goals or post your goals or things like that. And you're gonna reap this, see the benefits and everything that's gonna come from that. Okay, so this is gonna be a pretty good year for you all. Also with the red and the green, these are chakra cards. So with the green tending to the heart chakra, and it being a trickery card, it's like, watch out to the people around you. Like, keep your friends close but your enemies closer. Like, and even they may be close in your circle. Like, there's so many things that this can mean. But just have an eye out and protect your heart. At the end of the day, first and foremost, and just make sure you have the right people around you, and the right people actually care for you and care about you, going into this year. And with the perfection card, that's also with the root chakra. So just making sure that you are grounded, you are rooted, you are tending to yourself, and also your root chakra. Getting into the Eight of Cups, the final outcome card of this spread. The Eight of Cups is just giving moving on, direction, closing a chapter, hanging up some emotions, finally being emotionally done with something and being able to walk away. So that's the overall message for deck one. If you pick, this is the deck one for the pick of card. This is the overall message for you. Also with the number 8, 2024, it is an 8 year. Okay, so I see overall good karmic year for you guys. All right, deck two, this message is for you. So, first card, we have 50, Spirit of the River, movement toward adventure. Okay, that also breaks down to a 5, so it can represent, transformation, spirit of the river, moving towards adventure, just being excited about what's to come, what's new, what's going to be next for the new year, 2024. You may be stepping out of your comfort zones, getting out of your shell, just doing things that you normally don't do. I know it sounds like cliche, New Year's resolutions, new year, new me. But it's probably is your, if you pick deck two, this is definitely the new year, new me vibe for you. Just overall, just stepping out of your comfort zone, and it's like you're being pushed as well, that things are going to happen, or things are going to be like, it's very transformative for you. Okay, and it's take the good with the bad. Mindful groupthink, And then a woodwife's adaptability. Okay, so like I said, this just all ties into things happening to where we have to kind of move and shake and move things around, or put things in different places, to kind of get to where we want to go, or to kind of stay afloat, or whatever the case may be, how whatever that may be for you as we move into this year. um like I said, getting out of your comfort zone. Okay, so you may be around a new group of people, this mindful group thing, to where they can assist you with things that you didn't know you needed assistance with before, to where communities coming together and things like that, and just adapting to this big change that's forth to come. Going into the bottom row, heavy sacral energy. We do have a few sacral cards here. That orange represents the sacral chakra. We have service, completion, and passion, as well as the gray card here, destiny. But with the service, completion, and passion, that just goes back into the whole, the life being shaken up to where we have to kind of move and shake and move things around to get to where we want to be, to adapt. So you may be very giving of yourself, just as well as a very creative year for you as well. Just kind of pulling your strings together, making things shake. Maybe go through some turmoils, and you may also lose some things too, whether it be friends, whether it be family members, actual death, or even yourself in a sense. Spirit kind of threw that in there. But with the completion, it's just something may come to an end, whether it's a life, whether it's something that you actually do as far as work, like you could change your whole career path and really just focus on your actual passions, and focus on your destiny and things that you actually want to do. So this can mean so many things because this is such a broad general reading. But just take whatever resonates, or take things with a grain of salt. But yeah, this is just going into 2024. This could be a theme for you guys who pick group 2. Okay, so just things, being uncomfortable, things being put out of place into places, to where you are just getting closer and closer to your destiny, and continuing down on your right path. Okay. Also, the cards sticking out to me, the service and completion, it's like they're assisting the elder on their bed, and then you have the completion card where it's like, okay, they're gone now, so it's like, do what you can while they're here. Love on your loved ones while you can, because you never know. Then we have the Princess of Cups, also known as the Page of Cups. And to me, this is just saying, make sure that your cup is full before you can give unto others. Okay, so going into 2024, just make sure that your cup is full. Make sure that you're attending to your emotions, and don't shut people out. Don't shut people out. Um, give people a chance, but be optimistic. That's what I'm trying to get at. Be optimistic, with yourself going into 2024, but also be optimistic with others, and ventures and things like that, and as well as while you're tending to your passion, just have some optimism there. All right, if you pick deck 3, this message is for you. Starting out, so just look at the top row. Just look at the cards. The imagery in the cards just says so much. It's definitely giving, butterfly effect year. The caterpillar becoming the butterfly. Okay, just transmuting your pain. Fool's embrace. Transmuting pain. This year may have took you, through a loop, and you've been telling yourself, 2024, next year is going to be my year. It's no more holding back, no more being emotional about things, no more putting it in my tears. I'm really going to actually get up and do something about it. And change this whole flow of things. So it's really just, understanding your emotions and using them to empower you. Okay. So this year it's going to be a lot about empowerment for you as we get into overflow, overwhelmed with plenty. With this is just I feel like group 3, you guys are not that emotional. So it's like your emotionals are going to propel you to actually see other things. Once we release and we actually release these things off our bodies, off our chakras, off our aura, off our spirits, so many doors and the floodgates just kind of open to where, downloads may come in. You may just, start thinking new things, new ideas can come in because you now have the actual space and capacity for these new things to come in because you've released these emotions. So that's definitely something to be mindful of going into this year. And then when you have Sky Dancer Surrender, now the wings are open. You spread your wings. You've went on and you may be even going on new adventures, new vacations, kind of just, exploring within yourself. Even just the adventure of diving deep into yourself and who you are. That may be a big theme for this year as well. Now, getting into the bottom row, starting off, we have acceptance. Okay, acceptance right under that full, the transmuting that pain. So, as you're transmuting this pain, as you're actually feeling your emotions and allowing your emotions to be emotions and just let them flow, you're learning to accept yourself more. You're going to be healing your root chakra, going into the facade and rejection. You're no longer putting on this mask. It's gonna no more mask, no more fronting for the people, no more being scared. Okay, also going into that rejection, it's like now you're a little bit more fearless as you're giving your time and you're working with yourself, as we release our emotions and we work into I'm sorry, I'm all tripped up. We work into self acceptance. We no longer have as much fear of rejection. Okay, now you're putting yourself out there, you're allowing yourself to grow. And even if you just look at the cards, look at the colors of the cards, it's reminding me of a stop sign. And it's like, things take time. You may have to sit at a light for a little bit, but slowly, eventually, as you do the work, as you kind of sit and stop and sit still at that red light and work on yourself, things are going to slowly progress and you're going to finally be able to go. And once you put that foot on the gas, you're going to be unstoppable and you're going to be able to really grow and spread your wings and just go. Okay, and that's when we get into the Seven of Cups. The outcome card is like, okay, now your options are going to be endless. You're going to have plenty of options going to be laid on the table and things are going to be coming to you. Opportunities are going to be coming to you. Also reaching another level of ascension within this reading, especially with the seven. It's just like a master level spiritual number, so it's giving like ascension and starting over, starting new. So it's ascension and growth, ascension and growth for 2024. So thank you, deck 3.